We hear about tests all the time in terms of dating and relationships, giving a woman a test or a woman giving you a test. Maybe you've heard of shit tests. That's the term where a woman is testing you to see if you're masculine or confident enough. So this whole idea of tests is very apparent in dating and seduction. And so I wanted to make a video on this and really give you what I believe and what I've seen is the best test that you could ever give a woman that you are meeting or dating. Well, it's not so much dating, and I'll explain why. Because the test that you're going to be giving is the test of seeing if she's interested in you. That's the only test that you really need. Of course, you're going to try to find out if you're interested in her, but that's not so much a test. So the test that you're going to want to do is figure out if she is interested in you. Why this is important is because it's going to make you save time. It's going to make you save time. That's right. So that means that you're going to be able to know if a girl's interested faster. But a lot of guys don't do this, and what happens? They get stuck in the friend zone. Or even worse, the I wonder what would happen zone, right? It's like you're not even friends with a girl, but you want to see if she likes you, you want to see what's going on, and you don't do anything about it. So you got to ask her out, okay? So this is going to be super helpful for you. Also, we're talking about this idea of assertiveness, being more assertive in your life. When you're more assertive in one area, you're bound to be more assertive in other areas, okay? You ever heard of the phrase, how you do anything is how you do everything? So if you learn how to be more assertive and dominant in this whole realm of dating, and that's going to be you asking a girl out to see if she's interested, it is actually going to help you become more assertive in other areas of your life. Because as I've learned through going through this whole journey, asking girls out, putting yourself out there, getting rejected is really one of the harder things that a guy can do. It's really tough. So once you get past that point, things in life start to become a lot easier, especially with socializing, even with things with your job, right? Because this is one of the places where it's harder to put yourself out there. So once you get past this, things start to really fall in line for you. Also, a lot of guys are stuck in the friend zone. So they don't ask a girl out, and they end up wasting months, if not years. This is a true story. I've many true stories, but here's two quick ones. I'm working with clients right now, coaching clients that I talk to every single week. And one guy has been in the friend zone for 1.5 years. Another guy has been in the friend zone for 4 years. 4 years. Now, I'm not saying this to crap on these guys. It's just that they don't know, they're not aware. And at least they were aware enough to contact me to say, how do I handle this? And a big part of this is asking them out and really pushing it forward. Because if you don't do that, you're going to waste a ton of time. In fact, at the end of this video, or you can check now if you want, there's a link down in the description that's going to send you to one of my blog posts where I give a whole description, a whole guide, everything to do if you're in the friend zone with a girl. So go check that out. So what's the whole theory behind this? Well, here's the idea. And by the way, don't worry, I'll be teaching you how to do this. We'll get into that in a second, but just understand the theory of all this. Is asking a woman out is the dominant, assertive, and masculine thing to do. A woman is not going to do that because it's not in her biology. Okay, why do we always see guys approaching girls, and why do we always see guys starting the conversation first with girls? Even on Bumble, it's the girl's job to be the one to start and initiate conversation. But guys always say, I don't get it, they barely start anything, they just say hey or hello. It's not because they're lazy, it's because it's not in their DNA. They want to be led, and they want to be asked out, and they want to be with a guy who's assertive because that is confidence and that is attractive to them. So you have to be assertive in this area. A woman is not going to do it for you. You have to be the guy to go for it and ask her out. This is dominance, which I talk about in my TED system in my program, Hooked, right? Dominance, leading the interaction and making sure that you're the one who's doing it. This is the ultimate test. Because here's the idea. If a girl says no to you asking her out, she's not interested. If a girl says yes to you asking her out, she is interested. It's one of those few scenarios that appear in the dating world, because there's a lot of different situations and there's some exceptions to the rule. But the basic idea here is this is black and white, binary, okay? If you ask her out, she says yes, she's interested. If not, if anything other than yes, she's not. A lot of guys will still hang around. This is what causes them to be in the friend zone for so long, is that they kind of did ask her out or let them know how they feel about the girl. And then they don't end up going on dates with them. They don't end up reciprocating anything physical with them. It's because they're not interested. So it's your job to ask her out. It's both jobs of both parties, the man and the woman, to be their most attractive selves to then come together. Okay, so it's not about impressing her and doing all the work. If she's not attractive or she sucks, you're not going to want to be with her. So each party has their role, but it's your role to be the one to ask her out, and that's the ultimate test. You don't need any other test because a woman is going to want to see you again in the context of a date if she's interested. Okay, that's how you have to set that up. You have to set up this thing. A lot of guys end up in the friend zone, and you're going to read about this in the blog post I'm going to be linking down below, is that, a lot of guys will end up thinking that they're attracting her and thinking that they're kind of like going on dates because they're spending time with the girl, but that's not what that is. It has to be under the context of a date. And if she says, oh no, I didn't see you that way, or no, sorry, that means that she's not interested in that context with you. She's not attracted to you. So at that point, there's really nothing you could do because you can't convince a woman to be attracted to you. It really has to spark from the very beginning when you guys are together. And also, a lot of guys will end up in the friend zone because they didn't pull the trigger soon enough, and the girl ended up seeing that guy as a guy who was weak, not confident, and then ultimately now in the friend zone. So it's like you missed your shot and you don't want to do that. So, all right, let's go into how do you do this? How do you ask a girl out? I know that seems like it could be elementary here, but really it is pretty simple. You're just going to be texting her. Just text her, or the next time you see her, and say, hey, when are you free? Let's grab a drink, or let's grab coffee. You can also ask for dinner. That could be something that you could do if you're in the friend zone, because that kind of makes it a little bit more datey. But that's it. You're just going to say, hey, you and I should grab a drink. We should grab some tea, whatever it is, grab some coffee, and that's it. That's asking her out, okay? She should know that. She should totally be aware of what's going on when you do that. And if she says something like, is this like a date? You're going to say yes, plain and simple. And she'll be like, okay, cool. Or she'll be like, oh, no, sorry, not for me. And boom, you asked her out, test, done. You know what to do after that. So the girl that you're talking to right now, because I know that there's a lot of guys, maybe it's you, who is in the friend zone or talking to a girl and they haven't asked her out yet, I want you to do this right now. Doesn't matter what she says. It's more important that you do the action of being assertive and testing. The idea is to perform the action of the test and not so much what the result is. Don't worry about the result. If she's not interested, you'll find another girl. There's many women out there. If she is, great. Now you guys can go on a date and you don't have to waste any more time, okay? So send her a text right now and say, hey, what are your plans this week? Let's grab a drink. Or, hey, what are your plans this week? Let's grab dinner. In this specific friend zone case, I would actually like you to say dinner. I don't like that as a first date, but that's a little bit more datey vibe, so it's gonna seem more datey. So I would do that. Just say, hey, let's grab some dinner. Boom, send that text right now. Do the test. Join this club of men who are assertive, who are taking action, who are saying, even if a rejection comes, I'm still fine because I'm cool, I like myself, and I'll find another girl. Join us. Do it. Send that text. Let's be assertive. This is your first step. If you need more help here, go to the description down below and check out that blog post. It's a full guide on what to do and the entire game plan of what to do if there's this one girl that you're interested in. That's why I call the blog post, There's This One Girl. There's this one girl that you're really interested in, you want to know what to do. Ultimately, it's going to come to the point of you asking her out, but you'll get a little bit more detail in terms of what to do and what your next steps are after if it doesn't work out, okay? So go read that blog post and even leave a comment on the blog post so I can hear from you to see if it helped you. It's going to help you. It's very A to Z, so everything you need to know. Check that out. Hope that helps. I'll see you in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.